Why hello there, Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans. I'm sure you've heard of me. So, maybe you're new to the league. Maybe you don't know how this works. Well, if so, I'm gonna take the next minute to explain it to you. If you already know, just click this button right here. There. If you're still here, it's because you want to know how the league works, or you like listening to my soft and sultry voice. Either way, here we go. Dragonball Z League is a sports league made up of 16 teams made from the characters of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. These teams are all based off of a theme, and they compete against each other in a 15-week season, where we eventually have playoffs and, finally, a Tenkaichi Bowl. Sound fun? Well, of course it's fun, especially since it's computer versus computer matches. I know what you're saying. Computer versus computer matches? That makes no sense. Well, that's how you get to participate. That's right. You, the viewer, can choose a team to help support. You can help choose their customizations, like their AI, or their special abilities, or even who rotates out on what weeks. Together with other members of your team, the options of how you build your players is near limitless. You can all work together to turn your team into a champion, just like me. But maybe you're not convinced. Well, big boy, take a look at the video and see if you still feel that way afterwards. If this sounds like something you'd like to participate in, we could always use more people on more teams, putting more thoughts into more builds. Just check the link in the description below to go to the Dragon Ball Z League Forums. There you can learn all the rules of the league in my Dragon Ball Z League 101 series, and then choose your favorite team to help support. Who knows? Maybe you're the one thing they're missing to make it all the way to the gold. Hard to tell. In any case, I'll see you around, chumps. I've got some faces to pound into the dirt.
Hello everyone, Squee here, and welcome to Dragon Ball Z League Season 7, Week 4. I am joined as always with Piff. That's your cue, Piff. We've only been doing this for years now.
Hi everyone.
And I have a very special guest this week, RhymeStyle. Hello, sir.
Hello there.
So, yes, he is fairly new to the league, but he is going to be joining us and adding some commentary. And let's be honest here. You know Dragon Ball Z. That's really all that you need.
Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
It is.
Plus, I know the game.
Indeed,
Speaking of games, speaking of old games, actually, I just picked up Infinite World for a second time. Obviously, I got the game when it came out, but I just got this from shopgoodwill.com for $6.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, considering that Infinite World is like $80 on Amazon right now because it's like a rare game. I just happened to see it and I was like, you know what? I'll bid on it. Shop Goodwill, nobody knows it exists, and they always get these random treasures every now and then.
I might have to just check it out to see what's there. But that is, yeah, Infinite Worlds is a hard one.
I don't even have a PS2 anymore. But I started, I was like, I need this because I have Tenkaichi 3. Actually, it's right next to me, so it completes my old school PS2 collection.
Nice. My PS4 is collection shelf on the desk over there, but my PS2 it's still there. You know, I don't have a PS3. I skipped a generation. Never had a PS3.
I went from PS2 to Xbox. I was an Xbox 360 kid.
Same here.
I ultimately just follow whichever console is a better entertainment console.
Right.
Xbox 360 was superior in terms of what it was, just a gaming hardware, whereas the PS3 was an entertainment console. And it's funny because when the next gen or current gen now came out, they flipped. The Xbox One is an entertainment console, and the PS4 is for gamers. And I just go with whatever's superior for gaming, because that's all I really care about when it comes down to it.
Absolutely. But this week, guys, as always, we like to start you off by giving you a brief view of the Kais and where they stand at the end of Week 3. So in North Kai, we have the Super Saiyans, one of the two only undefeated teams left this season, which is very odd. Usually we have more undefeated teams. It's so early in the season, but the Super Saiyans at 3-0, the Androids at 2-1, the Earth Defenders at 1-2, and Team Cold, the one that you were saying, sir, that you'd be a fan of, is 0-3.
It'll change this time. They'll have my luck behind me.
Yeah, well, I hope so. We'll have to wait and see. In East Kai, we've got a very tied-up division here. The Boos, the Gohans, and the Rugrats all at 2 wins and 1 loss, and the Blades right behind them with 1 win and 2 losses. Now, again, it's still early in the season, but this is definitely a division where anything can happen, where every team is 1 win away from being at the top. All right, in West Kai, we've got the other undefeated team, Dragon Ball Warriors, the underdogs this season that are really being impressive. Are 3-0, the Valkyries at 2-1, the Majins and the Saiyans bringing up the rear at 1-2. And finally in South Kai, we've got the Ginyu Force, a very impressive start at 2-1. Team Muscle and Team Derp at 1-2, and poor Team Namek struggling so hard at 0-3. That
Big shout to Kwame.
yeah. What? I'm just confused.
Kwame is a fan of Piccolo.
Oh, I see. I love Piccolo too. Actually, he is my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, hands down.
You and Kwame would get along really, really well.
Oh man, well he's the only one that doesn't mess around. Everyone's always like, "Oh, show me your real power." Piccolo's the one guy that's just like, "I am going to kill you. I'm going to kill you now, and and then I'm going to go home and have some tea."
That's honestly why I'm really excited that he's part of this tournament, because I want to see what he's capable of. I mean, he might not be the strongest, but he's definitely one of the smartest. So he's got the tactical side to him.
Even Christopher Sabat was telling me, like, you know, that we were saying on the leak, he's like, he hated it because Piccolo just became a glorified babysitter.
Yeah.
So sad. But yes, so that is where the divisions stand at the moment. We do have a divisional match this week as well, which will be really fun to see. But let's go ahead and get things started with the Boos versus the Super Saiyans. Now this is going to be a very fun match. The Boos and the Super Saiyans, two of the strongest teams in the league. If someone is going to unseat the Super Saiyans from their undefeated record, I definitely think it's going to be the Boos. They've got Kid Buu in there this time. They've got Oob working well. I think this is a team that can do it.
You know, I gotta side with the Boos on this one.
Yeah, well, Super Saiyans are always a tough challenge. They are very difficult to take down just by the fact that they're Super Saiyans. But I'm with you. I mean, the Boos.
I'm mostly biased towards Kid Buu because that was my favorite character in Tenkaichi 3, and I've always used him.
And he is.
So I know what he's capable of.
Yes,
I know what he's capable
he is so brutal in the league. But we'll see for ourselves just how powerful he is.
And before I set my bad luck to this.
Oops. Hang on a second. Yeah, let's go back here real quick. I don't know why that's happening. There. There we go. Oh, Gohan, you'll never pull it out.
My brain is telling me to button mash X.
I know! I actually have to put my controller down during the matches, otherwise I will do it.
Yeah.
Alright, they're fighting on Broly's planet at night, the Super Saiyan's home map.
I could use a good battle these
And
I just gotta say, this music is super epic in the background right now.
It is. Oh my god. That's one thing I love is that we are able to use Epidemic Sound's music so the teams can choose their own theme music for their battles.
Right.
And so much better than the game's music. The one thing I hated about Tenkaichi 3 was the game music was just not that great.
Right.
Whoa.
Now, can we make sure it's not too loud? Because the game in my ear is too loud, so I'm not really sure how that is on the stream.
Yeah, no, I'm changing that now. We're also having a bit of slowdown. No worries there, guys. I am figuring this out right now. Right now, wow. Actually, Vegeta's tearing into Maju pretty badly.
I see that. I mean, I'd give it to Vegeta. But I'm also kind of biased because I'm not a Oob fan at all.
No? Not a big Oob fan?
No, not at all. Well, to be fair, we never really got any Oob action. Oob briefly shows up at the end of Z, and then all we have really to look forward to is GT.
Very
and
true.
The thing that I never liked about GT was the whole Maju thing, where you just fused with Buu. I wasn't a big fan of that.
Yeah, I agree. And one of the worst things, is one thing I hated about GT was that even when he fused with Buu and became Maju, he had all of like an episode of coolness, and that was it.
Yeah.
And much like in GT, in Vegeta is showing Oob the door.
Yep.
Well, bye Oob. And in comes base form Vegeta. We've got a Vegeta versus a Vegeta here.
It's a Vegeta all.
Well, there's a common and with some actual truth behind it, but there's a common myth in Dragon Ball Z League that Vegetas are the best, and they do fight extremely well. Wow, nice.
Oh, right now he just almost took out Majin Vegeta.
He did, well, no, this is in Vegeta, not Majin Vegeta. But just in Vegeta, and yeah, that explosive wave almost did it, but in Vegeta, still in there with the B2 for 5,000 points of damage. His best move...
Are we about to get an Evo moment?
I don't know.
Evo moment 38, here it is.
Oh god! And there goes Vegeta. He should have
JK.
tagged, but he did not. Yeah, tagging out can get him a little bit of health back, but, you know, it's Vegeta. He's not going to tag. And in comes his son to see if he can succeed where his father failed at fighting himself. Ooh. Trunks with a brutal combination, followed up by B2, dodged by Vegeta. He dodged it.
Sorry, I just got really hyped.
No, I understand. I did too. Another burning attack. This one, I don't think he's going to dodge. No, he eats it right to the face. 7,200 points of damage right there.
Trunks is definitely taking control of the match.
He is.
It's just a matter of time.
Very impressed with this. Trunks generally one of the weaker characters of the Super Saiyans, but this week, man, I don't know if it's his build or what, but he is on fire.
Oh my gosh, that should be it.
No, he's going to have a little bit of health left. He has a little bit left. If he can tag out. Though, again, it's Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta is too proud to just tag out.
No, he did!
Oh, wait, wow.
He did. And in comes Kid Buu with Savior. Planet Burst right off the bat. Connects!
Ooh.
12,000 points of damage. Oh my god!
See, this is exactly why I love Kid Buu. He was so hyped in Tenkaichi 3, and still is.
He is. He connected with the Kamehameha as well. Look at Trunks. Trunks is battered and bruised. And Kid Buu just continuing this assault. Trunks going to his...
Oh, he's pulling up SL.
Yeah, he's pulling up his max form.
Trying to like even it out, but it's not gonna help.
Oh, nice dodge! Wow. Oh, he's still alive. Nice follow-up by Buu. And Trunks...
Honestly, I feel like Kid Buu can take it. He can take out the entire team if he tries.
He could. I mean, yeah, Kid Buu's one of the strongest characters in the league, no doubt. And he is showing it right now by destroying Trunks. Another mystic combination, and it's over.
Yep, you have it.
Trunks is out. That's 2 members of the Super Saiyans gone. And
I gotta ask the people in the comments, or in the chat, I should say, who is on Buu's side? Comment right now.
One thing I'm sad is that the YouTube stream doesn't have the polls. We used to have polls in Twitch. People could just vote on who they think would win. Waiting for that to happen again. YouTube, if you're listening, I know you listen to us so attentively.
I hope.
Yeah. And
it would help. It'd be a lot of fun.
And in Goku coming in to see what he can
like
do.
Twitter and stuff.
Well, I might move back to Twitch as well someday. It just depends. But Kid Buu trying to take on In Goku, and In Goku actually coming in doing some work.
He's actually doing pretty well.
Yeah. He has been much improved. Oh. Last season, In Goku was almost a detriment to the team. This season, he has been pulling his weight to be sure.
Right. All right, this is the part where Kid Buu's going to take control. Watch this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, I'm watching.
Oh, yep. JK. He's getting alive.
Yep. He's totally in control.
In control of losing.
Kid Buu is... I don't think he knows where he is right now. He probably should tag out. I don't think Goku's going to give him a chance, though. No.
Oh, he's out.
Kid Buu is gone. And that is it for Kid Buu. In comes Evil Buu.
This is one of the only games that had Evil Buu as a playable character, isn't it?
It's one of the reasons why I love Tenkaichi. Yeah, it's one of the only games that had Evil Buu. It's one of the only games that had Nail as not just a costume.
Clone of Piccolo.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, so many others. King Vegeta, Lord Slug. There's so many characters out there that I'm sure a few other games had it, but this is one of the only, one of the few. And
let's see what he's gonna do.
Not doing so well against In Goku. In Goku really taking it to this team right now.
It's actually funny. I was just playing Dokkan Battle the other day, and I had a guaranteed SSR summon, and I was hoping to get Kid Buu, and I ended up getting Evil Buu. It's a decent card, but it's just a disappointment of not getting the card that I wanted.
Right. Well, oh my gosh.
Watching him in action now just kind of triggered that PTSD in my mind. Like, ah, damn it, not him again.
You know, I'm a little impressed with In Goku right now. He's taken down Kid Buu. He's standing up to Evil Buu. All the Boos have left is Evil Buu and Vegeta, and the Super Saiyans are in a huge lead right now.
Wait, isn't Buuhan still in too?
Oh God. Hang on. Vegeta. No, because it was Oob, Vegeta, Evil Buu, and Kid Buu. Buuhan is rotated out this week.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, there's only 4 members for each match, so they have to rotate someone out every week, which is one of the things they have to take into account. Is this the week you want to rotate out Buuhan?
Right. They should have kept him this week.
Down he goes. Ouch. And in Goku, I just can't say enough about him this week.
Let's see if Vegeta can like really carry the team now.
I don't think he can.
Nope.
I'm calling this. I'm calling the Super Saiyans are going to have another win. They're probably going to go up to 4-0 this week. Vegeta holding his arm. He knows it. He knows what's coming.
It's game.
It is game.
Wait.
And wow, one of the teams I thought had the best chance of taking down the Super Saiyans is getting thoroughly trounced. And I think this is it.
Good old Vegeta just resorting to just a bunch of key blasts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's actually, he's holding in there.
Yeah. And game.
And down he goes.
There it is.
And match 1 goes to the Super Saiyans, raising them up to 4-0. Well done, Super Saiyans.
GG.
And then we go on to match 2. The regular Saiyans versus the androids. Now, the androids, you may be a little unfamiliar with the team makeup. It's basically any androids that were created by the Red Ribbon Army. So you still got Cell in there. You got Ader. 18 could be in there, but she's on the Vals. But on this team, Android 17, Cell, and Dr. Gero are the true breadwinners of this team right here.
Okay.
But the Saiyans a powerful team as well, not doing so hot in the rankings right now, but with their abilities to go ape, it's always a threat.
I gotta side with the androids on this one.
Yeah, I do too. The androids are just such a powerful team, it's hard not to. But I've seen the Saiyans come out from behind and do some amazing things, and this might be one of their weeks. They're 1-2. I'm sure eventually they're going to get tired of losing, and this might be the week where they've decided to stop.
I'm going to have a counterpoint to this.
Uh-huh.
So, if I remember their lineup correctly, which is completely... Well, I could have the faultiest of memories, but I think Gero is in here?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is as a starter. So the main thing about Gero is he likes to do his grabs a ton, but the entirety of the enemy team can go ape, which means grabs are not going to be able to be used.
That is very, very true.
That could shut them down.
I forgot all about that. I remember how frustrating it was trying to do one of those ultimate attacks that require a grab, and it just bounces off the giants.
Well, and
Good point.
it's a
Really
good
good point.
move against Gero too, because Gero can be very frustrating. Not only can he grab you and steal your energy, but he can also, on occasion, suck up your power beams. Going ape is a great way to counteract those, because apes don't need power beams. They've got giant fists.
As well
Actually, I have
as...
a question. Is the second form Cell on any team?
No. Right now they've got Cell on the androids, and they have the choice of choosing what form he starts in. They used to start him in original imperfect Cell form, and he would transform up, and they'd use it to get the health back. But they've decided that final form Cell just does so much more damage that they just start him there.
Well, the reason why I'm asking this is I just got also some PTSD. One of my friends, Jadentastic, he used to always use second form Cell just for that ultimate loop where he keeps doing the energy drain. And if you time it right, you can literally do that the entire match, where it's just that energy drain, energy drain.
Oh,
Nightmares.
Yeah, the one with his tail. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Awful nightmares.
that is true. Well, no one said this game didn't have its hacks. But no, this Cell is perfect Cell, and I think you're about to see why they choose it this way.
Right.
All right.
I would also like to point out that and Vegeta both have power body and light body. Gero's going to have a hard time getting a handle on that.
Oh, wow. That is a very good point, and that's a very smart move. So Power Body lets you walk through some melee attacks, making it much harder for Gero to stun them and then grab them. It's nice to see teams starting to fight back against this. Gero's been so powerful the first few weeks of this season with his grabs. It's nice to see teams starting to consciously counter that grab. And the Saiyans fighting on their home map, Kami House, a smart move from them since most of their team charges passively instead of actively. And charging underwater makes it slower. Fighting on a water map is nothing but advantage for the androids.
I wonder why they made it like that, where charging on the water is slower.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess maybe just some sort of map hazard they wanted to have.
And before it was actually just a glitch and they never figured it out.
Possibly. That's always possible as well. But whatever the case may be, it's something teams have to take into account when facing the androids at home.
Yep.
And right now, oh, grabbing him, taking his energy, taking his health. This grab is so powerful. It can completely shut down a player by just making it so that they never have any ki to charge with. Vegeta not seeming to care too much, though.
Tell me, do you guys have any banned characters at all?
Oh yeah, we do. The ones that come to mind is Omega Shenron, Super 17, muscled formed characters. Well, they're not banned, but they're banned from using it at the start. Like, you can't use Ultimate Broly at the start. But the two I can think of is Omega Shenron and Super 17 because they're just too brutal. Dr. Wheelo is banned.
How do you guys consider what should be banned?
Generally, the amount of damage their moves do and how likely they are to use them.
Which is why Omega Shenron's one, because you got that regular attack that does like 10k.
Yeah, with no boost. And then you've got Super 17 that has one like that as well.
With guns, yeah.
There's a few characters too, like for example Omega Shenron. It's not just his B2. Everything, his melee attacks, his grabs, they are just stronger.
Yeah. So. I was actually really disappointed with Omega Shenron and Xenoverse because I think the last time we had was in Budokai 3 and then Tenkaichi 3. So, and they were both really good characters in Tenkaichi 3 and Budokai 3. But then when they brought him back in Xenoverse, it was just like, well, his offense is cool, but his attacks suck.
Yeah, it's true. But Xenoverse, I mean, that's one of the few things I didn't like about Xenoverse was that they made everything real time, so you don't get the spectacular moves that you used to have in this game. I get why they do it, and it's still fun. But man, I kind of wish they'd bring back cutscene moves.
Honestly, I was okay with it for one reason, and that's because we have these old games like this.
That's true.
The thing about games that have cutscenes, even with like Naruto right now, as beautiful as the game looks, if you're just sitting there and experiencing the visuals over and over again, it can get redundant.
Right.
And also reminded me of whenever I used to play my friends in Tenkaichi 3, if they're using either like Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan or even like Goku, where it's just Spirit Bomb, Spirit Bomb, Spirit Bomb, Spirit Bomb. I understand why they did it.
True enough, and I agree. And I mean, it's from a multiplayer standpoint, it works a lot better. But I just sometimes lament these cool moves that you see that you can't see there.
Right.
You don't
honestly
get the beam
wouldn't mind
struggles.
If they alternate. So like the next DB game, for example, would give us the visuals, whereas that game after that is more technical, like Xenoverse was.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Cell actually having a lot of trouble with Vegeta over here. The Saiyans still on their first character.
And then he just started stomping him out.
Yeah, but still, I'm very impressed with Vegeta. Taking Gero out so early, even if not, with a lot of health left, is a really big move for the Saiyans.
So, there is some flashy moves in Xenoverse, a few. Blue Hurricane comes to mind.
That's true.
God, that attack. I think out of all the ultimates, my favorite is Super Electric Strike, until they completely nerfed it into just hell.
I have not seen that one. I am sad to say
that's the one. That's the Android 17 and 18 one where they throw that energy wave at you.
Oh.
And the reason why it was nerfed is because it was really hard to dodge. But what people didn't realize is if you literally just flew up or down, you dodged 100% of the time. So no one realized that, and most people complained that it was too powerful. So what they ended up doing then is when the attack fired, instead of hitting you forward, it kind of jumps maybe like 5 feet forward. So it's like a long distance attack essentially. And it became absolutely useless. Pretty much anytime anybody does it, you just fly forward and you dodge it every single time.
Executioner Beam from King Vegeta. Cell going into his super perfect form after having struggling a lot. I mean, he finally took down Vegeta, but Vegeta has already done so much damage. The androids are going to have to work really hard to catch up from this.
Have they nerfed Blue Hurricane at all?
Yes and no. The thing about Blue Hurricane is if you perfect block the initial attack, it stops the entire attack.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't stop the it stops the damage. The character will still keep spinning, but it'll do no damage to you.
Interesting. Because before it would just like eat through a person's block.
It would eat through everything, honestly. The thing about Xenoverse that they kind of screwed up on is since they had a very limited amount of stats that you can put your points into, you could pretty much make a broken character, especially after level 99 came out. So when it comes down to custom created characters, it was just like, all right, let's see how broken of a character I can create. but the regular characters are still pretty fun to use.
Ooh, Cell fighting back with an ounce of health left.
That's one of my favorite rush moves.
Yeah, it's so cool looking, especially... And he tags! Really smart play from
Nicely
Cell.
done.
Yeah, he's going to get back a bar of health left, keep the androids in this game, because right now 8er and 16 are really the only ones left. Nice dodge from King Vegeta! God, the Saiyans have come to play today. Like I said, maybe this is the week they've just decided they're going to stop losing.
They're playing like a team, too. They're tagging in and out, left and right.
They are. Well, the Saiyans are really good at that. They know how to work the tag game. And Scout and Vegeta
I'm just hoping that one of them busts out the Grade 8 form. That's what I want to see.
Oh, you'll see it. Don't worry. It'll happen. At least someone will. A full Galaga. No dodge by 16. Nice moves from 16. That would have been very, very damaging. And 16 going to work with the fists. It's interesting. The androids have had trouble kind of figuring out what they want to do with Android 16. Do they want to make him a melee fighter? Do they want to make him a B2 fighter? He has potential as both. I think that they're going melee here, and it's showing. It's showing that it's a strong build for him.
I don't know why, but out of all the androids, 16 was my least favorite.
Well, he wasn't interesting. He wasn't interesting at all. And he just wanted
His
to go.
backstory is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how legit this is, but 16 is supposed to be like the son of Zero.
Huh. I thought he was the only one that was actually full-on, straight-up android.
Well, he's straight up android, but he was designed after his son.
Oh, okay, I see. I see. So not
of
his
course,
actual
I don't know
son,
how
but-
legit that is, because you know how the internet is.
Yes, I do know how the internet is. I've come to the point where if I don't hear it from Akira Toriyama himself, like the fact that Goku's mom worked in a meatpacking plant. But and Android 16 pumped up, did not catch it. He's at max power. Could we see a self-destruct from 16? This would be the perfect time to use it.
Oh, it is actually mentioned by Akira Toriyama. It was mentioned in an interview a long time ago. Dr. Zero's son is Android 16.
Oh wow. Okay. Well then I guess we have to take that
accident.
Oh, nice Hell's Flash. A little bit of damage. He's gonna tag out after this, though. And he does.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, the androids trying to keep their hopes alive here.
8er is definitely a slept-on character.
Yeah, but he's actually a really nice pick for the androids. A nice pickup. He's he's a Dragon Ball character, so you think he'd be a weaker choice, but he does a lot of good work for the
Look at that.
for the androids. Yeah. 8,000 points of damage right there. A nice max power combo. That's a free B2. Another free B2.
I was about to say, is he about to get a perfect on Raditz? But he barely got tapped.
No, he got tapped, but he's getting close. Jesus, look at 8er go. 8er attack. No takedown by Raditz. Raditz has had enough. Raditz is like, no, sir.
Nope. Get out.
I love that grab. And, I don't know, the androids still have a chance here. They still could come in and do this. The problem is they don't have 17, and 17 is probably the strongest member of the team.
Who else is left on the Saiyan team?
On the Saiyan team, you've still got Scouter Vegeta. I believe you've got, actually, that might be it.
It's possible then.
No, I think King Vegeta tagged out, I think. It's so hard to remember. Yeah, no, King Vegeta tagged out. You can see the rotation on their tag meter. So they've still got King Vegeta, they've still got Scouter Vegeta, and they've got Raditz. Perfect combination from Cell.
Oh,
blocked by
nice.
Raditz. Top class warrior, not blocked though. And Cell.
Leave it to Raditz to get destroyed by 8er, but then he stomps off Cell.
Yeah, he's got his priorities straight then, I think. Raditz and Cell, both of these characters, and even I don't know who's gonna win this between those two. Nice dodge by Raditz. I guess it's just more poor timing from Cell. And down Raditz goes. Oh god, someone pull him out of the water. He's gonna drown. No? Alright, we'll just leave him in there.
Vegeta?
He'll be fine. King Vegeta coming in.
I think he's gonna knock out Cell. Calling it now.
Well, not if Cell keeps going into him with the melee. King Vegeta already down half a bar. He can't afford to lose this kind of health. Nice counter from Vegeta, and will he be able to turn it into something? No, Wild Sense by Cell. Can't forget those B1s. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Ape form.
Let's do it.
He doesn't get any
Let's turn
health back.
Battle round.
Doesn't get any health back, but he does get his key back. And he uses it for a Super Gallic Gun to take Cell down. No! Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Okay. I was like
I was using it first. Yeah.
a little bit delayed there. Ader versus King Vegeta. You heard Goku and Ultimate does not work on a giant ape. Way to go, Ader.
I feel like this is going to be really advantageous for the Saiyan team.
I agree. Being in an ape form is a dual-edged type of knife because you're bigger, you're easier to hit, but against 16 and Ader, it's certainly an advantage. It basically makes half their moves.
Took him out.
I know. He did an explosive wave, which is a great counter for an ape. Vegeta needs to go ape ASAP. Maybe do a dirty fireworks and then go ape. Dirty fireworks!
Oh, wow.
High
Called
speed
it.
clash. I know, right? High speed clash. Will Vegeta win it? Yes, he does. He can do another dirty fireworks if he chooses. Or, you know, just throw out some key balls. That works too. Ader coming in, trying to keep Vegeta from using an ultimate. And he's doing a nice job of it. Ader attack! No.
Oh.
Vegeta got knocked out of it.
The disadvantage of that attack is it goes forward, it doesn't chase.
It is the biggest disadvantage. It still works fine. It hits most of the time, but you got to know when to fire it off. And Ader just chose the wrong time.
Yep.
But he did keep Vegeta from using his ultimate. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Another ape. Man, these teams are neck and neck right now. And that's going to connect for 8 that he tags. He tagged early. He's going to get 2 bars of health back. Oh, he's going to be at 2 bars of health.
Father-son tag team going on right now.
Yeah, we do. And it's King Vegeta and Vegeta versus Ader and 16. I think the advantage right now is to the Saiyans, but Ader trying his best to take out King Vegeta with the fists.
I think he's going to do it. He's going to take out King Vegeta, and then Vegeta's going to take him out.
Oh, I don't know. Vegeta trying to charge up. Ader does not have that disadvantage right now. Super Gallic Gun. Oh.
Yeah. I called that wrong completely.
Down goes Ader. It's all up to 16 now. 16 could do it. The problem is all of 16's, well, one of his B2s is completely useless. Hell's Impact, though, isn't. And there goes King Vegeta.
I'm not gonna lie, that really surprised me.
Yeah, he still has a good B2, and he's using it at the right time. Vegeta, though, with Savior, he could unleash an ultimate or use his max power. No, he's just going to unleash an ultimate and end this.
Yep, there it is. What a match!
I know, nice.
Hey, match.
Nice combo from Vegeta, and nice tag team performance. Damn, Saiyans pulling out a win against the androids. Well done. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to watch the next episode when we've got more teams and more action. See you guys then.